So, Romeo, Robert, I would love it if you would describe where you get your inspiration for your trees and how you are inspired to create
That's
them.
easy. Actually, I try to relate the celestial with Earth, okay? The tree represents the connection. You'll notice the moon, the sun, again, the moon, the female energy, the sun, the male energy, and I try to bring those elements together and try to bring that life into my canvas.
That's what it's all about. That's what we're doing too.
And it's a joy. It's a joy. It's a trip for me, and I hope it's a journey for others. As I mentioned before, it's in the eye of the beholder. So my joy is when someone comes up to a painting, they see something that I didn't intend necessarily. Wow, it makes the painting even bigger and better. Thank you.
And tell me about this piece.
Oh, Silver Swan.
Silver Swan.
Gibbons is a poet, a man of words back in the 1600s, 1612. And he wrote a bunch of words about the Silver Swan, and I won't elaborate on it, but that was my inspiration. And you'll notice too, there is an influence of Gustav Klimt. Always a joy for me. Why? Because I'm also in the architectural field, I'm also a designer. And so he was quite, well, multiple task, multiple talent. And I relate to that. I'm not giving myself any credit, really, but I like the fact that he didn't only address the one subject, just painting. Multifaceted. I do the same thing. You know? So he's an influence, as many others. You know, Modigliani. In the more recent, Motherwell. You know, so there's not only the interpretation or impressionist, there is a modern concept as well. Contemporary. So long as I'm alive, I guess it's going to be contemporary.
Yeah.
But anyway, any other questions?
Let's tell us about these pieces. The swan.
Yeah.
Winged Frenzy.
Winged Frenzy. For me, again, the bird is a symbol of freedom, flight. You know, and frenzy is when I actually saw a bunch of birds being frightened out of a field, and they just went wild. You know. So there again, my but again, notice the moon. Okay. So
Love it. I'm obsessed with the moon as well.
So celestial light. And you'll notice, by the way, in both cases, there's silver, silver paint, silver powdered silver, and silver leaf. And I love the idea of black and white. In many ways, black and white, or silver and white, or the lack of so-called color, says more, because you have to look into it. You have to really, color stops you. You know, so the black and white, or what I have here in the silver leaf and black or ebony, makes you want to climb in. Does it make any sense?
I love it.
And I think for years now I've used an artist's variation in mood and style, simply because I don't like to stick with one particular thing. I want to express. I might change my mind 10 minutes from now on something I might have been positive of before. So I think it's the artist's job, you know, whether it's in music, whether it's in any creative sense, to express, say what they want to say, and that's me.
Love it. And what about this piece? Tell us about this piece. So beautiful.
Yeah, I was born under the sign of Taurus. Okay, and so I made a whole series on the bull. And contrary to what people ordinarily think of bull, you know, I think bullfights, it's a charging animal. Quite the contrary. The bull is very peaceful, as I am. You know, and so again, it was my interpretation to try to express that the bull is not necessarily a danger. They enjoy the peaceful, the field, the flowers, and just to absorb it.
I get it.
Get it?
That's exactly what I feel when I look at it.
Oh,
It is peaceful and beautiful and graceful.
One of my favorite pieces. I love it.
Hey, thank you.